Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and this is Factory Town. In the last episode, we got this area up and running fully, and I've got to report that hopefully, in this episode, we will be able to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Indeed, the first thing that we could probably do is something that has been in the works for what feels like forever, honestly. And that is getting some sort of a minecart system set up over here to replace this grain chute. Basically, I don't really know how the minecart system works, but I'm certainly very, very excited to find out. So, without further ado, let's get rid of all of this, because I think for now that's what we need to do. Alrighty. Also, I'll get rid of all of these paths because I don't think that we're going to need them, and I do think that we are going to need a double, or should I say, a circular rail system. So, this to come out like here. Truthfully, this grain can all go. There's not really that much of a chance that we're gonna ever use this grain. Not now, anyway. Maybe a while ago we would have entertained the idea of using it, but not anymore, I don't think. So yep, that'll go to there. What else? Yeah. Also, we want to have another system that goes out like so. What is this? That's a rail stop. I did not authorize the construction of those rail stops, although I will want to get them up and running in just a second. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. So the rail stop is here. That is going to be an output, right? Output there. I presume that's going to output to the truck thing. The minecart, not the truck thing. Okay, and looks like we're going to need to get rid of this stuff as well. Remove resource, get rid of this grain. Happy days. Let's also, we can get rid of a little bit of this. Sure. All right, it's not gonna be the most pretty rail track in the world, but it's at least gonna be serviceable. Yeah, there. Come out there. And then connect up there. All right, so that's going to be output. Oh, no, hold on. This needs to be input. Yeah, there we go. So it needs to input into the crate. Perfect. Okay, let's plonk down a minecart. Notably, the minecart doesn't actually need a population, which is very, very interesting. All right. You. How did... Forward? Can I get you to go forward? But the game is paused, that's why. Alright, wonderful. There we go. Can't afford any more. What do we need? Oh, we need more wheels. That's fine. Alright, so with that, we should be able to make this whole thing work a little bit smoother. However, I think that we're probably going to have to output to a silo. I also don't know what the capacity of a minecart actually is. It's 20. Wowzers. Okay, that's a huge capacity. Right, I'm thinking that we might have over-egged. We might have over-egged this slightly. Get rid of that. And what we're going to do is we will output to a silo. I'm just trying to find an example of a silo so I can copy it. Output directly to a silo. Or not, I guess, as the case may be. If we don't have enough stone, then that's going to be a little bit of a bummer. And also, this needs to be upgraded to a silo as well. But at the moment, we ain't making any stone over there, and we're not making much stone over here, as we're not getting enough of the stuff. Alright, this is somewhat of a problem. Block that off there. Build up a little bit of stone. We're clearly turning too much stone into tracks, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll build up a little bit. We'll build up a little bit of stone. We'll get a silo. Get a silo right there. Excuse me. Yeah, delete that. Then we'll get a silo. We need to get 2 silos. One just like so. And the other we can put right about there. In fact, I think we can actually plonk it right here. As soon as we have the stone to do so anyway. There we go. Delete that there. Does it automatically output directly? Apparently it doesn't want to. Fine. There we go. Delete you. Okay, and then we pick up the bit of belt. In fact, actually, it could be just a chute, to be honest. Could just be a chute, yeah. I think that will be a consistent enough supply. There we go. Alright, that's looking pretty darn good. I think that will be just grand. Alright. Nice. Let's get some more grain fields. I don't actually know if these fields are going to be required or if this is a little bit of overkill. But you know what? The least we can do is plant a little bit more stuff, right? Let's get the crop. Where is it? Farming. Yeah, plant grain. We don't have any grain? Alright, whatever. We do need more grain. That is going to be somewhat of an issue. Let's ditch this. Ditch that. Ditch that. Ditch that. And then what we'll get is we will get a well. Just the sort of standard stuff. Just the standard stuff. Well there. Get a little bit of belt. Get a little bit of belt. Cloth conveyor belt. Perfect. Get ourselves a grabber. And there we go. That will satisfy our water demand, at least for a little bit. I mean, fertilizer. We don't have fertilizer over here, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about that too much. So, that left with 20. That left with 20. That left with 19. That left with 1. Alright. You know what? This is definitely a possibility. We can definitely fill this silo full, or close to full, if we just give it a little bit more welly. Easy enough. Yeah, not a problem whatsoever. The silo over here is emptying stuff very, very rapidly, which I'm very, very excited about. It's going directly to the 2 grain mills. Alright. Good. And that barn is still occasionally supplying this area here. Yeah, not entirely sure if this pasture is going to be very useful whatsoever, but hey-ho. Also, we got a lot of fertilizer in this area. Maybe, just maybe, we could utilize a... wagon to take fertilizer to this farm. There's a thought. Not entirely sure about how that'll work, but hey-ho. Beautiful. It's not the most optimal situation that we've had, but you know, it'll work. And that'll give us fertilizer. No crops planted. Yeah, we've got crops planted. And that should ensure that we should have a very, very healthy supply. A very, very healthy supply of grain to build up over the next wee while. Good. Very, very good. It also means that we can just work through some of that backlog of fertilizer that we seem to have. I have no idea why we have it. Also, animal feed, that does not need to be in there. Stone, that sure as heck doesn't need to be in there. Apparently, it has to be in there. Okay. All right, this is it. This is fine. I'm okay with this. Okay, so we're transporting, you know, a good amount at once. Is it going to be dispatched from here fast enough? Probably. Seems to be. Anyway, I certainly like the idea of mine carts. I keep wanting to say Minecrafts, but I've managed for the most part not to do that. Okay. Why are we not producing enough stone bricks over here? We need to get more stone. We need to get more stone production. And you know what might be a good way to do that? Is using the harvester drill. So I'm not entirely sure how this works. Now, hold on a pea-pickin' minute. Can I get a double connector here? Will that actually work? Right. Let's see if this will work. There you go. See if that'll work. So that takes 12. Ooh, okay. That's a negatory on that front then, eh? Alright. That's a little bit disappointing. I was under the impression that that would work slightly smoother. But that's okay. Because we've got something for this. We've got just the ticket. There we go. Are we even getting the bits of stone out fast enough? Also, can I put a grabber on here? I think I can. All right. Let's try and make this dream a reality. Oh, no, we can't do that because that's already an occupied space. Okay, whatever. All right, you know what? This situation is what it is. It's fine, I think. Basically doubling our stone input, which should hopefully make a difference. It's not the most optimal use of a harvester drill, but it looks like it's a pretty cool bit of tech, that's for sure. And it carries 12. It carries 12 bits of raw mineral, which is quite nice. And it can presumably mine some of this more complicated stuff that we've got going on over here. Now, speaking of more complicated stuff, I do actually want to get to that because we got earthstone, firestone. That's gold. More firestone. Waterstone, and then there's also, I think, more waterstone over here. Yeah, there's more waterstone over here, and then there's an air temple. Don't really know what any of that stuff means, but kind of glad that we've got the opportunity to get it, I guess. That's kind of cool. We don't have any pipes yet. Mana pipes, not entirely sure about that. The other thing that we got, which I still haven't mucked around with, is the packager. Bundles and unpacks items for transporting in greater quantities. To be honest, I'm not sure that there's anything that we really need to package. At the moment, anyway. Nothing as far as I'm aware at present. What's going on here? Why can I not click on this workshop? This is a bit funky. Okay, hold on a second. Have I... Is it because I've clicked on... I can't click on anything now. Okay, that seemed to work. There we go. All right, that was a little bit of a glitch there. Yeah, trying to figure out why our bandages are backlogging the whole system. The whole system is backlogged bandages. In fairness, nothing else is really looking for a spot, but hey ho. Yeah, we got a lot of bandages here. We got a bandage overhaul, that's for sure. Alright, well, that is what it is. Yeah, mana systems. We don't have any mana systems in place. We got the packager, as I talked about a little bit earlier. Steam generator uses water and fuel to produce power that can be routed with steam pipes, granting performance bonus to connected buildings, or a magic forge. Well, let's go and have a little look at what we can actually do. enchanted accessories, steam power, mana purification. I think mana purification, right? Also, something else that I learned. So if I select a recipe, turns out that we can legitimately select a bunch of different recipes. So I can select a bandage and shirts, and then production will just be distributed across the both of those things, which is absolutely wonderful, I would hasten to add. That's really, really good. Sure, we'll do bandages and shirts, I guess. It's no biggie. Yep, happy for that to be the case. Means that we will have shirt production arising, but that's okay. I will rectify that by placing that there, and as soon as we get the shirt, we'll just get that shipped across to the general store. Again, with the weird little bug. Alright, whatever. Shirt to the general store. Perfect. Alright. So now the bandages are going to go to the apothecary, and the houses are going to get the shirts. Fine. You know, functionally I don't think it makes much of a difference, but it's something at least, I guess, isn't it? Stonemason. Stonemason can't, unfortunately, do anything at present, but hey-ho. That's good. Mana purification. Mana purification is coming along just fine. Let's pump it full of workers. Let's get this done pronto. We can start to chow down on some of the blue coins that we've got. We got a heck of a lot of blue coins, and we're not really using any of them for anything at all, actually. So that'll be good to start doing. I want to get another minecart system. The temptation to say Minecraft is so darned high, you just wouldn't even know it. Also, we've got these metal conveyor belts. We've got these metal conveyor belts, which I feel very strongly about starting to produce. Alright, why are we just not... We're just not making... Not making enough wood. Yeah, okay, well this would be a great place to have a metal conveyor belt in place. Because I don't think that we're getting enough wood out of this area. Okay, metal conveyor belt. Sure. 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 Alright. Let's have a little look, see if that makes any difference. Seems to have made some difference. Maybe it'll make a major difference. It's a little bit more consistent at present. It's obviously still not absolutely ideal. But hey-ho. Lumber mill's still looking good. Unfortunately, it looks like we're running out of leather over here. So maybe it's time to switch it on up. All right, let's get rid of this massive wool stockpile so that we can clear up some leather. And what we should do is we should have them all rotate. We should have them all do beef as... No, not beef. Not beef. Leather. We should have them all do leather as well as... Leather as well as wool. What a feature, eh? Oh, fantastic. Magic Ford Void Obelisk. Health Potion and Mana Transmission. Alright. Interesting. Using heat and pressure. Magic Forge. Okay. Let's look at building a Magic Forge. What the heck do we actually need for that? That's a great question. To be honest, I don't know. And you know what? You know where would be a primary area to improve the belt? This area. Look at that. All right, that's going to make a real difference. Yeah, this is going to be pretty darn big. I don't think it's going to make a difference if I speed up the feeder belt, i.e. if I feed up this area, but it might make a difference. Well, we've done it now, so there you go. Oh, yeah, that's... Ooh. Nope. Alright. Yeah, not entirely sure if it's going to make much of a difference, but whatever. It's fine. Fertilizer, yep, that can be fed off to here. That's totally fine. Grand. Alright. Wool might be in a little bit of a short supply for a while, but that's fine. You know what we could do? Speed this up. Yep, get that up to speed. And we're out. We're out of resources. Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, lots of fertilizer to get through, but we'll eventually get there, I'm sure. We will survive. We absolutely will survive. In order to get more belt up and running, we need to get some more cloth belts on the go. So I'm going to activate that. Start outputting some more cloth belts. Get them onto the main feeder belt. That'll be pretty darn good. Yeah, there's a little bit of a backlog over there, but that's fine. Alright, good. Let's see what the new building is and how we can make it work. So this is the mana forge. Sure. What are you going to do? Mana crystal. I need a mana shard? Produced from a mine? Or I need a mana brick? Used for constructing many magical buildings, or a mana crystal? Alright. So we should probably have one building making mana crystals and then the other one making mana shards. Where do we get mana crystals for? Oh, here they are. And there's a big bunch over there. Okay, this can be our alchemy area. That makes me feel very, very happy. I like that idea. This is a purchasable area. We can purchase it. Should we purchase it? Doubtful. At present. But we very well might change our minds. I say we very well might change our mind. I have a habit of talking in, well, I believe it's called second person. Or second tense. I don't know. I have a habit of doing it. I'm not entirely sure if I like it or not. We'll just go with it. Sure, do that. And why don't we? You know what? Why don't we get a harvester drill? Let's do a harvester drill. In fact, you know what? Let's do 2 harvester drills. That seems like a fairly good idea. Then what we'll do is we will get the tools out. We'll do the remove resource. We'll remove 2 layers of resource there. Fine. Then we'll do a tree. From here. You can't harvest trees? Alright, fine. You can definitely harvest mana shards. Right. Yeah, fine. Get rid of that. And take it to there. Great. I'm going to delete you. Mana shards, thankfully, are shootable. That's quite nice. Now we're going to need to get some way of fueling this area. Now, we could get a coal deposit. We could use coal. Part of me really wants to use coal. Let's bloomin' well use coal then. We might need iron in the future anyway, so it would be kind of good if we could get a mine down. Just for the sake of it. Sure. There we go. I would like you to produce coal. Ooh, interesting. Nope, coal. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Ditch that iron ore. Is coal rollable? I don't even know, is it? I think it should be, right? It's because we're on a different height level, of course. There we go. It's a bit better. Coal is now rollable. I'm nigh on certain that this is going to change. The reason that it's going to change... Don't click on the super valuable resource. The reason that it's going to change is we're going to need to find another... We're going to need to find a way to get like an offshoot. In fact, can we do an offshoot with this? Maybe with a splitter? I think we actually might be able to. Alright, well, we're going to get the mana forge up and running, which is great. You'll make crystals. Will they come out like so? Oh man, they totally do. Okay, next question is, can we get a splitter? I never thought about getting a splitter on the chute system. Never thought about getting a splitter on the chute system. But it might work, it might not work. Looks promising. Looks very promising, in fact. Alright. Yep, that looks good to me. That looks fantastic. I never even considered that. Wow, this game really has it all. This game absolutely has it all. Okay, so... we get the mana crystals. Then, we get another forge, of which we need some more yellow coins for. Unfortunately... hold on. This needs to be changed to a pusher. Yeah. Because a pusher will allow... will only push if there's space. Otherwise, it'll let it past. We do actually want to let stuff past here, because that will that'll get sold as... that'll get sold for yellow coins, which is a very valuable opportunity for us. Lots and lots of wheels, a few bits of metal conveyor, lots and lots of gears, lots and lots of belts. Lovely. And lots of belt, which is going to be sold for yellow coins. Yellow coins, believe it or not, are the most difficult thing to produce in the world. Who would have thunk it, eh? Who would have thunk it? Okay, mana bricks are going to be produced here. Perfect. We will take... we'll just have a shoot. I guess we can just have a shootout, right? There we go. That can go in like so. In fact, that might not even work since it's uphill. I did not think about that. I did not think about that. Sure, terrain flattened down. Yeah, that's a solid no from everyone there. Alright, fine. Now let's try. Terrain flattened down. Get rid of that. Copy that. Mana brick. Sure. Perfect. Alright. Now that looks pretty good. So now we just need to get stone. We just need to get stone. We're going to need to pump this full of workers, I can just tell. How long does it take? It takes 10 seconds to make one of those. In fact, no, we don't. We can get away with just one worker. We can just produce at a 1-to-1 ratio, which is totally fine. Okay, iron and stone. We need to get iron and stone. You know, actually... I'm thinking that there might be a better way of doing this. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is actually one of the best ideas that I've had in a while. And by that, I mean, this might be the best idea I've ever had. The only idea that I've ever had. That is of any significance, anyway. Okay, so... oh, we're out of conveyor belts. Oh, you stupid, stupid potato. Right, turn that off. We really need to get some more conveyor production. Our output of wheels is, frankly, disgraceful at the moment. It's very, very lacking. Yeah, I still don't even know if there's a better way to go about doing it. Ugh. Yeah. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, I mean, maybe we just place down like a couple of workers. And we just get them to take wood to the lumber mill. Maybe that's what we do. There we go. It's not going to make much of a difference, but every little helps, right? Means a slightly more consistent wheel processing. Slightly more wheel processing is what I mean to say. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get this down this way. That to about there. Right, now, what we want to do is we want to get a silo. Do we have stone bricks? Yeah, we got a stone brick. Or two. Let's get a silo. Put a silo in right there. Put another silo in right there. And put another silo in right here. Now, we're going to get... Actually, I want this to look slightly different. Let's remove that. And let's do this. Let's get a sorter. So we are going to forcibly sort off stone. Right? We need to set this mine up to mine stone and coal. There we go. We're going to get a splitter to go there. Perfect. And that's great. And then we're going to put a pusher there. And then the overflow, that's fine, I don't need any more. The overflow is going to go into another storage system here, which is going to go into another storage system there. Actually, I do need one more. I lied. Right, we'll see if it makes any difference. I don't think that chute's going to work, but whatever. Point is that we're going to get stone coming off here, which is going to be great. And that will be good because... Where is it? Stonemason. That's what I'm looking for. Stonemason. Apparently we need 40 basic stone for. That's kind of strange. Do we not have 40 basic stone? Oh, actually, delete. We don't need that stonemason anymore. We can replace that stonemason right over here. Plonk it down just about there. Stone brick. Perfect. Great. It turns out I lied. I do actually need a little bit more belt, but that's fine. That goes there. Let's get a grabber. You know what? This is what this game is all about. I don't actually need a grabber. Fine. Happy with that. What I would like to do, actually, is speed up this conveyor belt up to about there. That would be great. And also speed up this conveyor belt so that it accepts faster. All right, that's looking very, very good. We're working through the backlog at the moment, but the great thing is that we can run these processes simultaneously, which is wonderful. Right, so you're going to output stone. Then stone needs to be fed back into here. Now, if I'm clever about this, which I very rarely am, we could feed directly back onto this. And then we could put a sorter here. Hold on a minute. I didn't need a grabber for that, but I do need a grabber here. There we go. Get a grabber here, back onto the belt. And then over there, and then we're going to want to make sure that we filter off stone bricks. Huh. Who would have thought it? That pusher needs to absolutely only push coal. Did I go past coal? I think I went past coal. It's right there. Yeah. It absolutely can only filter, can only push coal. There we go. And just like that, we end up with a system that pretty much works. Beautiful. There's, of course, still the slight issue with regards to transportation between the areas, and also we're going to need to find an area to get an output, which I guess can be here. But that's that. Now, because this produces at a 1-to-1 ratio, I don't think that we really need to worry about timing too much. Yeah, so we make a mana crystal every 10 seconds or so. We should never have any shortage of outputs. The Magic Forge also operates on a 10-second rotation as well. I don't think that we'll have any brick shortage. Although brick shortage, admittedly, is one of the things that I am kind of worried about. As long as we make at least one brick every 10 seconds, which seems like a very doable task, I think we might just be fine. And even if we're not, all we do, we pump that up to 5. And I think we're golden. Honestly, I think that we're golden. Omnistone, that's not what we're making here. We're just making a mana brick. Now, what can we make with a mana brick? I suspect we might be able to make the Void Obelisk. Yeah, erases any item that's deposited into it. Fertilizer? That seems useful for fertilizer. Very useful for fertilizer. Steam generator, what is even required of that? I don't even know. Truthfully, we should be getting some more... We should be getting some more research. Also, why is this barn full? This barn is full? Really? Ah, yes. Alright, fine. I don't want to waste potential. Stone depleted? If these stone deposits are depleted, are they any help? Stone depleted. Depleted stone. Depleted mana. Depleted stone really is what I want to question. Alright, doesn't seem like I can get any intel. Fine, I'm okay with that. What we should do is try and get another barn to receive this stone. That's not going to happen. Oh, we need 10 basic stone. Oh, man, that's annoying. There you go. Go drop that off there. Alright, you do some stone harvesting. Gonna be a slow trek, but whatever. And then we're gonna put a barn right here, and then we're just gonna have a belt that goes between them. That's the plan as it stands at the moment. Foolproof solution. Right. Sure, you know what? We can elevate this. There we go. Into there. Grabber. Sure. Will that work? Looks good to me. And that should mean that we will maintain our stone production. Oh, actually, let's give it a test. Alright, so it looks like it will still produce stone. I guess just not at a significant pace. Alright. And as a last resort, I would guess as well. Which is fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's a suitable situation. How are we doing brick-wise? Already up to 31 bricks. Boy, oh boy, that's fantastic. I'm going to sort out... some extra storage just to make sure that I'm always utilizing all of the production capability for this area, because it's not super huge. Therefore, it would be kind of, you know, remiss to take it for granted. Also, let's delete that there, copy that in place there, so that we sort stone in and then put it out, just to make sure that we don't have, you know, an overflowing amount of stone, so to speak. I'm doubtful that would happen, but it might, you know. I think that the ratios that we've got going on here are actually fairly respectable. Could actually do with getting another mana forge. Could pump that up to 5 workers, but then we'd have to pump this up to 5 workers. Truthfully, you know, I'm happy just to produce at 1. That's fine. That's fine for me at the moment. We need to get more red coins. We've got no red coins whatsoever. The whole... Okay, we're stuck with... Okay, we need to... Oh, man. Fertilizer is just not a good item. It's just so annoying. Right, how many stinking bricks do we need in order to make one of these void obelisk things? 100 magical bricks and 1,000 gold coins. I mean, I really hate fertilizer. At this point, I really have no idea what to do with it. You know, it's just... There's so much fertilizer. I know it can be used as... fire, but is there anything else that it can really be usefully used as? Such a pain to transport. There was something else where it was an interesting use case, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Mana transmission? Sure. I mean, I think we need steam power and mana power. We can activate them both at the same time, I guess. Yeah, we got very, very little red coin production at the moment. Yeah. I'm thinking that we might need to operate... Oh, open up a new pasture area. In the area where we had all this stone. We certainly got enough grain to make it all work. What do I do with this fertilizer? I mean, look at how much I've got in the base. Literally got 3,200 in the base. How insane is that? Sure, I guess. Let's just do this and then put that there. This is going to be a multi-layered storage solution, I guess. There we go. So that will in itself store 300 fertilizer, which is far from a good amount, but truthfully I think it's the only option that we really have. Yeah. It's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I just wish there was something useful that I could do with it. I mean, there's nothing that really requires a lot of power. Oh, actually, hold on a minute. That's a really, really good point. Steam power. Something which I'm working on at the moment. Okay, screw mana transmission. Oh, I can't even do it because I don't have the mana crystals. Whatever, not a big deal. Steam power. Steam generator. Steam generator. Fertilizer. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Also, look at how many red coins that we're losing. And I'm pretty certain that a lot of that is because we're not making stuff. I'm gonna stop making shirts because shirts are less money per shirt, so to speak. So it's more efficient to turn cloth into bandages. I did want to get cloth shirts set up just because it's a little bit different, a little bit fun. But I think that that's become apparent. It's just a waste of money, isn't it? It's just a waste of money. And we do need we do need a lot of red coins coming in order to run all of our mines. That's for sure. We do need to do that. And hopefully selling a bunch of bandages should make up for that. Oh no, hold on a minute. It's been the wrong direction this whole time. Alright, well that's a bit of a bummer. We missed a great opportunity there. Also, let's bring this forward just a little bit. There we go. It doesn't need to be super fast belt the whole way along, but it certainly won't hurt. The barn has got a little bit of leather in, which is quite nice, which means that we should be able to make some books again. This barn is still filled with books. To the rafters, I would hasten to add, but there we go. The workshop is still struggling to make wheels. How are we still struggling to make wheels? This is not something that I understand. Ooh, great. Steam generator, steam pipe, steam connector, and steam pipe. Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay. Let's do this. Nope. There we go. Something like that. That we can use to automatically transport the wheels from the output. Right. So we move them to the barn. And then we move them to this point. Alright, delete you. Delete you as well. And delete you. Right, we're just going to move them directly into the workshop. Whilst it is true that we still need, we still need wheels for some other stuff, it's just not that common that we need to use them. It's just not all that... It's just not all that frequent. So I'm quite happy to... quite happy just to divert all production towards the workshop. So that's going to be great. It's going to be really good. Forester's doing good stuff. Unfortunately, it's costing us a whole heap of money in red coins, of which we do not have many. Anyway, point is, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at the steam generator. So, uses water and fuel to produce power that can be routed to steam pipes, granting performance. I mean, that's great, because we've got literally hundreds of bits of fertilizer. I'd love to purchase this area, but the sad reality is we have not got enough cash to do that. Right, there's a couple of things that I want to do to fix this. One is going to be get some more pastures. I want to flatten this ground. It's going to be an expensive ground flattening exercise. Yeah. You know what? It might have almost bankrupted me, but it was worth it. And then we're going to cut the grass over here. There we go. No more hills. Nothing to worry about. Perfect. Because if we don't have to worry about hills, then we don't have to worry about any changes for chutes. We don't have to worry about anything like that. None of that nonsense. Looking good. Okay, we've literally got 0 coins. Literally 0 coins. We can't even afford a pasture. We cannot even afford a simple pasture. That's terrifying. How did things get to this place? Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know. At least this system is working. Kind of nice. Yeah. Apples are harvested, can be sold for fruits and vegetables. That would be kind of good to do, I guess. We got a bunch of herbs in the center of town, which is still unbelievably irritating. We've got a grain mill that's still producing stuff, which makes us pitiful amounts of money. What can we sell? What can we sell for yellow coins? Almost nothing in the general store apart from the cloth conveyor belts. Wooden wheels. I'm not interested in selling wooden wheels, to be honest. Food market. What's the most expensive yellow item? I think it's a sandwich. Yeah, sorry, bread. The sandwich as well. Yeah. So, bread. Can we make bread? Bread needs to be made in the kitchen. But bread is just flour. No, not cooked chicken. Yes, cooked chicken and bread. There we go. Who have we got that operates this route? Yeah, you. Take that to there. Yeah. And then who's the... You take... Deliver everything from there to the food market. There we go. Okay. I actually think that is going to be a huge boost. Can you not deliver chicken and food in the same cart? Deliver everything to the food market. There we go. I don't know if that'll fly, but I'm certainly hoping it does. Also, we should really just replace this with another system. Grain output, yeah. I mean, this could all be automated. I don't know why we haven't already set that up. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is a pretty horrific system that we've got going on here. Hey, look. That looks like three full tanks for me. The barn, things really don't need to be transferred into the barn, to be honest. Alright, let's redo this area. This whole area is a bit messy, to be honest. Right. So this... Just go over there for now. Let's get some proper infrastructure in place. Unbelievably, I think that is going to be fine. In fact, it won't be fine because we don't have... Wow, we don't even have the red coins required to get a grabber. That's a major bummer. All right, well, not much we can really do about this. But I'm just trying to cut out the middleman as much as possible here. Right. So, we've only got super fast belt. But we do have a lot of super fast belt, which is quite nice. But we're just not getting enough... We're just not getting enough workshop production. It's because we're not getting enough wood production. Because we're not getting enough red coin production. What else can we sell for red coins at the general store? We can sell cloth directly. But we're already... Oh, it's fertilizer again. Again, this is the problem. This whole system is frustrated by fertilizer. Can you believe it? The whole system. Literally fertilizer. It's just dreadful. Right, there we go. Alright. This is what we're gonna do. To ensure that we never have any fertilizer-related disasters ever again. Because the only way that we can keep cloth production up is by having a free belt. Therefore, we gotta make sure that we do it. Because if we don't have cloth production, then we then we just don't have red coin production, apparently. Alright, fine. And also our happiness is only 42 at the moment, which is pretty darn annoying. Is there anything in the apocryphy side of things that would net us a whole bunch of red coins? Stamina spellbook? Strength spellbook? Medical wrap. Medical wrap. I think we can. So the medical wrap is poultice, which is not made here. Oh yes, sorry, yes it is. Huh. Ointment. You know, we could make poultice. It would be pretty darn easy to do. Just need some herbs. Can we plant herbs? Yeah, we can plant herbs. And we got a lot of herbs. Can only place on a farm tile? You know what? That's, crazily enough, that's actually a good idea. Alright. Oh, okay, stop. Stop sending out stuff. Stop sending out belts. Alright. You're not going to make any grain or whatever at the moment. That's fine. Let's do farm tiles. Sure. There we go. Can we flatten this with that stuff and then do farm tiles on top of this? Can only be placed on terrain. I suspected as much, but I'd hoped for a little better, but hey ho. Alright, now we can do some plant herb. Did not think that we would ever need to plant any herbs, given the prevalence that we now find ourselves in. No nearby crops. I think you'll find that that is a fabrication. Right. Let's get this across here. And then that in there. Alright. Beautiful. So, now... how is this going to work? It only grabs outputs, but presumably it'll build up enough herbs. Oh yeah, what I should do is I should apply fertilizer. And then also apply water, just manually. That way things will grow slightly faster. Oh, like magic. There we go. I'm not going to worry about doing it normally. I think it still grows at a fairly regular rate. Alright, but this should make some poultice for us. Which is great. We could actually get the grabber to only grab poultice or whatever they're called. But actually, because it uses bandages at a 1-to-1 ratio, like it produces one bandage and then that bandage is immediately turned into poultice, that works pretty perfectly. Alright, let's immediately start taking poultices to the apocryphy then. There's no space for a bandage. Get rid of the leather. And then get rid of the bandage, to be honest, because we're not going to need it. Oh, actually, maybe tell a lie? Alright. You can come take the bandage to the apocryphy. There we go. But most of the time it's not a bandage. This is good though. This is good. This is fine. Let's bump up the number of people that are working the farm. Just so that we've got a little bit more herb production. Yeah, looking good. That's looking good. That's looking very, very good. I'm very happy with that. And you know what? That is slowly but surely, hopefully, going to start to increase the amount of... Slowly but surely going to start to increase the amount of red coins that we actually have. Which is what matters. Let's get this out here. So that's going to be perfect. Let's get our grabber. Come on, give me 10 red coins. 10 red coins, there we go. Red coins are in high demand at the moment, as it turns out. There we go. And let's get this to go like so. Perfect. Alright, will that work? I think that should work. And again, that's just sort of going to cut down on the middleman. Reduce the amount of trucks that we've got driving around. Ooh, actually... What I'm thinking of doing, we could maybe reduce the middleman again further, but let's not worry about that too much for now. Let's just get some fast belt and replace this belt here. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do that. See if it makes a difference. Should mean fairly consistent production of flour, which is grand. Means that we'll be able to get our outputs all sorted. I did sort of talk about wanting to have a massive belt down to the food market. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea whatsoever. You know what we could also do? We could also do it with a cart. That's actually in itself not a totally terrible idea. You know what? Okay, hold on a minute. I think that there's a much better system that we can go for here. I need a little bit of thinking space, you know? So let's get this out of here. Right, first things first. We want to link up the... We're going to link this up. And get that to go over there. Right, perfect. Now, we would like to get a rail stop, which is in logic blocks. Rail stop right there, which will output to a silo. Output to a silo. And then that'll be like that. That'll be like that. We'll get ourselves a grabber. Get ourselves a grabber. Beautiful. In fact, we should probably make it slightly faster belt. But there we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's perfect. The next thing that we want to do is we want to get you to stop. Forward. And then I would like to see if we can try and get something like this to work. Okay, so you're going to off-put, just say a crate for now, for example. Alright. So how am I going to get you to do this? I want you to filter 2 items. I want you to filter cooked chicken. And I want you to pick it up from here. Yeah, I want you to pick up cooked chicken from there. Hold on. Active state on. Item filter. In fact, hold on. There's a different way of doing this. Let's set grain up so grain is only accepted there. You output your resources and you just take all resources. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We don't need to set an item on any of these, because the great thing is that they're all going to pick up they're all going to pick up stuff from this silo over here, which is grand. They're not going to be able to pick anything up from... actually, hold on. Now we got a problem. Because they're all going to be full here. Yeah. Alright. That's a little bit of a conundrum. Because they're all going to be full over there. Okay, maybe we do set cooked chicken. And the other one, which was bread. I'll give it a crack. Right, let's have a look at that. It's not the most optimal situation ever, but it is what it is. Yeah. Again, not the most optimal situation, and they all have to go around the same large track. So there is further optimization to be done here. Don't get me wrong, I know there is. However, the great thing is that we're able to carry 20 chickens at the same time, you know? Oh, this is a problem. That's a real problem. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, that's a real bummer. Right, we missed it. Fine, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is good, I think. On the whole. Still a net positive. Where are you going? Oh, you're taking fertilizer down the streets there. Honestly, understandable. However, we're going to have to cancel that for a little bit. We can do this with another type of, you know, we can do this with a different elevation belt, but I choose not to. There we go. So bread and cooked chicken will now be automatically delivered to the food market. Perfect. So as long as we can make sure that we don't have cooked chicken buildup, which is a terrible thing. Right, you're going to deliver to the food market. And then you're going to come out here. Good. As long as we don't have cooked chicken buildup, we should be fine. This is good. This is good. This is wonderful. And even if we do have cooked chicken buildup, we can theoretically still have like a intermediate, you know, we can still put down a silo between the kitchen and the other place. We don't seem to be making bread very fast. By very fast, I mean just we barely seem to be making any bread. Alright, well at least we're making a, you know, a heap of cooked chicken. That's kind of important, I guess, right? Cooked chicken means coinage anyway, so that's great. Bread also means coinage. I'm thinking we need another cooked chicken cart. Which needs to be going the other way around. No. There we go. Perfect. Alright, great. So we got 2 cooked chicken carts, so they should appear at opposite ends of the track, so they should run intermittently. You need to only take cooked chicken, my friend. Can I not? Okay. I've set your item filter up, but you're not gonna work for now. Alright, fine. Great. Now you got a cooked chicken filter, which is wonderful. Okay, good. Fine. Great. Happy days. What is the recipe for a sandwich? What is the recipe for a sandwich? Cheese. I mean, 30 coins. That's good money. That is really good money. Meat stew. Berry cake. Protein shake. I'm looking for a big red coiner. To be honest, cooked chicken is the best that we got, I think. Potato. That makes bread? That's an interesting one. But on the whole, things are looking good. Things are looking very, very good. And you know what, ladies and gents? I think that that's a pretty darn good time to end the episode. We didn't get to dealing with power. Where is it? Steam generator. We didn't get to building a steam generator, but we are going to be building a steam generator for sure in the next episode. So be sure to tune in then. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Untitled Potato. This has been Factory Town. I'll see you next time. Bye.